parish is made up of individual parishioners who share a common faith in Jesus Christ, but ultimately, the pastor is there to guide them all in that faith. By the grace of God, St. Luke's has been blessed with Father Joseph Brandt, who has been providing St. Luke's with exceptional guidance for years. Now come along, and we'll hear a few words from the man himself. So to start off, how long have you been pastor here at St. Luke's?
I've been back at St. Luke's. I was here as the assistant for 3 years, from 2000 to 2003. And then I came back in 2011 as the administrator for a year. And then I was named pastor in 2012. So I've been back about 9.5 years in leadership here at St. Luke's.
Tell us a little bit about your background.
I grew up in Norristown area, went to Visitation Catholic School in East Norriton, Trooper, and Bishop Kenrick High School in Norristown, and I'd say I had good influences. First, my family, my parents. We went to church faithfully, we prayed together at home. My Catholic school education, there were good priests involved in my parish, and we had more priests in the high school at the time, and even the religious sisters that taught me in grade school and high school. We had many more of them, but I think all of them influenced me. And so in 1975 I entered the seminary, and my pastor had said to me, if you don't like it, you can leave. Well, here I am 45 years later, and I never left, so I guess that's a good sign.
What is your favorite thing about St. Luke's?
The community here is just remarkable. During this coronavirus pandemic, their support for one another personally, but also their support for their faith and for their church, and their financial support has been inspiring to me. They have just been wonderful. And when we have some family that is in some kind of difficulty, in whatever way, they all rally around and come together to support that family. And so I think it's this community, not just the Catholics, but the people of this community and the parish, who are just so committed to the community, to each other, and then of course to St. Luke's. But I think that is what makes this such a remarkable, and makes me so proud to be their pastor.
What is your biggest responsibility as pastor?
I think my biggest responsibility is to be present and listening to many voices. There are many different outlooks on faith, and many different outlooks on the parish, and part of my job is to try to listen to and enable and encourage each person in their faith. That's not always easy, and while it may not always be my style, I have to try to listen to and support and encourage if people are willing to work together and make something happen, to allow them to make things happen in the parish. The church is the people of God. The church is the people of the parish, and their ways of expressing faith and their outlooks can be varied. Some more quiet, some more outspoken, and the ability to listen and encourage all of them in their growth of faith, to try to include people of every age group. I sit in the back of the church before every Mass, especially on weekends. If there's new faces, I try to go introduce myself and welcome them. So to encourage people back into the church and to become active in some way, I think are the biggest things, I think, for me as the pastor.
What's one message you would give to anyone thinking about joining the parish?
I think we are a very open and welcoming parish. I think we want to encourage you to join our parish, to come and see what we have, and come and see how you can get involved and make a difference in St. Luke's. From our youngest families with young children up to our senior citizens and the over 50s club, we have various social, prayerful, and action activities that go on for people of every age, and I welcome them and hope they can get involved and feel welcome and at home, especially if they're not familiar with our community. Many people come back after they're married and live in the parish again, but also welcoming new people and people from outside the community is also an important thing in making them feel like they're part of the Glenside St. Luke's community.